Hi y'all, I want to show you the progress of stuff I've been doing. I found my rock that Julie sent me, the Created Chica. It was down in the bottom of a box that day when I was showing them Happy Mail from her. So I just wanted to show that, and I'm going to find a place out here for my rocks one of these days that people gave me. Not it, because I'm trying to protect them, I guess you can say, and I don't know where to put them yet. So anyways, thank you, Julie. I found my rock. Okay, y'all, there's a lot of work I've done. There's a lot I've done, and there's a lot I got to do still. It's a mess. Anyways, when I moved here, I planted that tree at the bottom there, that little cedar tree like, and that bush, and these Japanese maples was still the only trees here in the front. And there's big ones over here. The ones you see real big was planted here when I first moved here. All this other little stuff is what I planted just last night. About to kill me. Plus, I've been digging out to try to tearing out the grass and all this stuff, so you'll see hunks of dirt everywhere that I've got tonight. I got my rake out here. I'm going to rake it up and put it in the garbage. I just ain't done it yet. So that's where you see all these lumps at. And I don't have all my border yet. I'm using bricks for border. I was going to make my own. But the time I do that, it takes up a lot of concrete too. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I said make my own. And my husband hated it. Of course, like always, hates everything I do. But anyways, so I'm just buying brick because brick is 58 cents a piece. So and my car is the only thing I got to haul stuff like that in. So the other night I got 32 bricks because I had like dirt and I had rocks and everything else. So I just hated to put too much in my car at once, you know, like that. But anyways, I made this little border here, tore up all of this like grass and stuff, and planted this stuff. And I guess that's what I'm going to do with my border. It's the only thing I know what to do that's reasonable and it's not pricey, because some of the rocks down there that I use, they're like $2 and something. So tell me about all that. It'd be like real expensive. My porch ain't cleaned off good. See, it's wet over there, and shears ain't right or nothing. And that's what the porch looks like. That's what the house looks like. Now, we got a roof here back in May, early May. We had a new roof put on because of storm damage. And Joanne, I'm busy. Shut the door, I'm busy. Whew, never fails. She sees me, she's got to holler at me, do something. I don't know what the world she's even saying. That's my sister that I keep that's bipolar and schizophrenic, and mine of a kid that worries the crap out of me all the darn time. Sorry, but I have no patience left in life, y'all. But anyway, there's the roof. It's a white roof. And when we moved here, it had a green roof. So this house did not have no shutters. So we got shutters. I got green shutters. But I'm wanting white shutters now. I think white shutters and a door painted white. That's what I'm thinking. What do y'all think? So I just got to get Dave to do it. I know I could probably paint the shutters, but Dave won't paint them. He thinks it might peel off, you know, in the long run. He wants to get white shutters, but I don't see him getting them. But I'll get them myself and I'll put them up. I don't give a crap. But anyways, I did all this myself. He didn't dig a yard. He didn't do nothing. He did carry a bag of dirt up here for me the other day. Thank you, Dave, for that. I appreciate it. But anyways, I'll show you what I've been doing. The plants, all the plants I've been buying besides maybe 2 or 3 is all clearance plants. This little tree I bought here, he was like $39 or $29. I got him for like $7. He's fine. I mean, he lost a lot of leaves, but he'll get in the dirt, and next year he'll look pretty and bushy, and he'll be fine. Here's my big 2 hunks of dirt that I've had to rake out of this spot here. So I cleaned all this out last night. This was not cleaned out at all. It had, you know, just grass and everything. Well, I did have this planted over here. This is my Rose of Sharon. Planted it. Planted little sedum, wherever you call it. Makes it look like a little flower. See them everywhere. But I had to clean out all that dirt. That about killed me. You ever seen me? I look like a mud pile. These are just pieces of tile I put up going to my water hose last night because I had it so muddy out here. Y'all look like a pig. And there's some rock I had put down. This is like 3 bags of rock, y'all. That's how much rock you only get. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, it takes, you know, a lot. And the brick, like I said, I was just kind of placing it where I wanted to, how I wanted it to go until I go get my other brick to make my little border. And over here, in the back there is that you see sticking up is a, honeysuckle. And it's like a pink honeysuckle. Oh, God, it smells so good. I wanted one of them forever. I had one when I first moved here. Dave mowed it down, just like he mowed down my weeping willow that I had planted. I had been watching for like 3 or 4 months to keep them growing and stuff, you know, starting them out. Had little leaves on the branches now and everything. So I tore them off from like a little stick, you know, from a tree. Watched them like a baby, you know, took care of them, done everything. He freaking mows them down, and I showed him 50 times where they was at. God. But anyways, that's a different story too. But anyway, that tree I planted, he was a little baby when we first moved here. He's got big. These little things here I bought for $1 on clearance when we first moved here. These bushes, look how big they are. They were tiny little things. They've really done great. I got my snappers out here. I'm going to trim him, you know, shape him smaller a little bit. He's got too big. So anyways, that's my Japanese maples. I love these. I always wanted one of these trees when we moved here. They was here, like, oh my God, yes, because they were like 100 and almost 200 bucks around here. But, and you know what? I cannot find. Now, I've looked on YouTube where Japanese maple seeds are. And they'll show like the little thing that looks like a flower or something on the back of them that grows and hangs down, like from little seed things. Now, last year I did not see these on these. I've not seen them this year. I can't find them. That's a spider web. But I cannot find out where these things seed at, because I want to get the seeds from them. Now, it's not fall yet either. So I'm looking and I'm watching carefully, and he's got a name. It's not. It's Japanese something, but it has a name. I've looked it up before because I Googled him. You know, like on take a picture of him and show it, but I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to have to find the name again. I'm going to have to really search. I want the darn seeds, because I have tried to break branches from this and, you know, get them started and stuff. No luck. I don't know. Maybe it ain't the time of the year either. I took like the new little clippings that's coming up to try. Nothing yet. So I want some more of them. And of course, get my friends some. So if I get seeds, y'all, I'll find them somehow. Over here, done the same thing here. Just bought these little plants. These was clearance plants too. That clearance plant was $2. It's some kind of little tropical plant. I put it in a pot because I might bring it in for the winter time. There's these little things. The hostage got for $1 at Walmart. That little thing in the middle, I don't know the name of it, but it's real cheap too. It's $1. The last one was $1. These was $2 and $1. So yeah, I just put my big pots, and there you go. The little trees are fake. And so I just got a lot of cleaning up to do. Dave's mad because I spray painted over on the end of the porch. Give crap. Anybody gonna clean it? I'll be the one cleaning it, so it don't matter. And over here, same thing, little plants. And then I got this little rose bush. He was $3. It's one of those little climbing rose bushes that will go crazy if you don't watch them. You know, it'll just go everywhere. So I got it, planted it. You know, I wasn't expecting not doing no landscaping. Wasn't saving for none. I just said one day I want to do some landscaping. This is moss that I've collected to get started, just like different places. Put down so it'll start spreading. So yeah, it's just a lot to do. Dave, you know, he came out here a while ago and he said, you need to get the weeds out. I looked at him like, everything else I got to do, you think I'm worried about a darn weed right now? Get the weeds out when it's all done. Then I'll get them out. And this is the stuff I put down to keep from weeds from growing, trying to. But I got to fill it up with rock, like I said. They'll do eventually. And I got this little bush last year. And I think he was only $2 on clearance. He's really doing good, too. My canes, those little tall things back there, they come from my friend's house. She has a bunch of those. And she had, like, you know, there's in the springtime, there was all little babies shooting up everywhere. So I just dug a bunch up. I got them on the side here and there. So, yeah, you can find a lot of plants and stuff just at people's houses, clippings and clearance. Walmart's always had the clearance with plants. Yeah, it's a lot to do, y'all, a lot. Dave said it looks horrible. I need to take it down, let him mow it all down. I told him to kiss my butt, leave me alone. So, you know, it is what it is. That, out there I ain't done nothing. Over here is where I done my own little, concrete things. I took plates and little stones and put down in those. See? I just thought that looked cute. And I put little gems everywhere out here. This is a tree that I got from my friend's house. It was a Rose of Sharon, matter of fact. It was in a fence row, and when I got it, I didn't pull up enough roots, I guess. It was about to kill me that day. And I planted it there, and I think it's dead. But I don't know. It looks like he's got a little green in him right there. I don't know. But I can't do nothing to it, y'all, because you know what I had done? There was a little cat dead in the road. It wasn't our cat. And Dave wouldn't bury it. He was going to throw it in the trash. He told me, just throw it in the trash. I wasn't going to do that. And the ground was hard. So I knew the ground was soft here because I just planted that Rose of Sharon. So I dug his Rose of Sharon up and I put the cat under it and put the tree on top of it because I thought, well, you know, fertilize too. And I didn't want to throw the cat away or nothing. But now I can't pull it up because, you know, that cat is rotten and, you know, the tree's just got to stay there put like that. Now, Julie, here's another, Julie wouldn't see these. Here's another little plate that I broke and made a little stepping stone like out of it. Yeah, I lost my mind, I know. There's some little concrete leaves I made. I tried to make big concrete leaves, but they busted on me. Whew, my Lord. But yeah, that's what Dave's talking about, all the weeds and stuff. This is another honeysuckle. And you know, this just gets little white flowers and didn't even get no smell or nothing. And I bought him last year. But I know the other one does because it already had the blooms on it. I think this is a different honeysuckle is all I know. Wasn't one I wanted. It had just little white flowers like that on it down at the bottom. And it's all it does. It don't have like the flower bloom on it. So I don't know. He'll say where he's at though. But anyways, I want to take you around back. Ignore my mess. I got a mess back here because I've been taking it, you know, everything. Let me show you this oxy tree. And I got a couple of them started. Yeah, but I got like messes. This is the old tire that I had at Mom's house. It's been out there for like 30 years or 20 years had it. I brought it. I'm not going to do nothing with it. I'm going to paint it and store it in the garage, probably in a cat's pen or something. I'll take you around here and show you my mess. I mean, not my mess, but my oxy tree. It is a mess out here. Oh, let me show you this stuff. Look at this, y'all. See that right there? That's my snail family. Don't even ask no questions. It's a piece of concrete that here I spray paint on going down this walkway here like this behind the garage. And I noticed I picked up one of those blocks that day. Well, there was hundreds of little snails under it. So I started Googling, what do you feed them and stuff like that? You feed them rotten fruit. So I get some apples and let them set and then give them this old rotten fruit. They love it. Look, there's one eating right here. Ah, come on now, Blue Blue, here. Look. He's a snail. And there's tons of them. He was eating on it. They love it. I need to give him some pressure, though. It's been out here for a while. There you go, buddy. So that's my snail family. I know, I'm wacko and weird. But anyways. But this is where I got my blocks for my flower bed at. And I can't take no more of them, y'all, because then I'm losing my wall, see. You know, from the place. See how Dave does his weed eating? Look at this. Yeah. Whew. Kill him. Working me to death trying to keep up with stuff, and I can't do it. I ain't worried about the weeds back here. And look at this. The cat pen. We have the cats in the other pen out there. Look at the weeds. This fall, he'll weed eat when we put him back because we had the flea problem again. You know, fleas out here, so we put him in the other pen. But look, he ain't come out here mowed or nothing. My oxy tree. Let me tell you about my oxy tree. There's the oxy tree. Look at that. I call him Jack the Beanstalk. Last year, well, a couple years, what happened, you see how it's like all down in there in them blocks? He's coming out of a block, y'all. Dave, we noticed this growing. Dave said, I said, Dave, that looks like a tree, maybe a cucumber tree or something. He's like, no, it's a weed. It's a weed. I'm like, okay, whatever. Got to get rid of it. It's going to tear up the garage. So he put about gallons of weed killer down in it, everything in the world, to try to kill this thing, right? Next year it came back. Y'all, this was nothing here last year. Nothing. In April it started as a little weed again. He starts looking like a weed. And then his little branches gets tougher. And it's all this big already. I want you to look at this thing. It's amazing. I was telling Sheila about it. She thought maybe it was a elephant's ear. No. I didn't think it would be that because I didn't see none this big. But I love it because I love the leaves. His leaves are huge. Mine looks shabby because I've tore a lot of branches off this. The leaves get so big, except that I was trying to do my concrete out of that. You know, like to copy the leaves. And they would crack on me because I wasn't doing it right. But you can do it with them. But I have got 2 of these started. And then these are little suckers, I call them. I've been taking these and I got some of these started. I'm going to have me a bunch of these darn trees because you know why? Fleas don't like them. Fleas never did get out here. They only got in the pen. They never did come out there, outside here. So, I am going to plant these suckers all over the yard. I want you to look how big these branches are down here. Like I said, he looked like a weed. He's called an oxy tree, but he has another name. I'm going to put the name at the first of the video and show you and tell you the name of it. And y'all can look them up. But I love it. And these things has like so much oxygen, like breathing and stuff, good for your breathing. Oh my God, it's got so many benefits, this tree does. And it is awesome, and I love it. And now it's going to break my heart because I know he's got to tear it down. Because, you know, like I said, it's coming through a darn block. If you do not tear these down and let them grow, in 10 years they'll get 50 feet high. I read about them. I can't say the name. That's why I have to tell you on the first of the video. But I love it, love it, love it. And I want some more. And I don't, you know, I want to get a bunch started. I like to have them all over the yard, in the backyard here. Because they're, if you read about them, like I said, the oxygen is so good from the breathing air and everything. They're really excellent. So anyways, that's what I wanted to show y'all. And I hope y'all had fun looking at my mess in my yard. And here's the, look, I can tell you one more story. I started cutting down weeds back here. You can't see my progress here. Let me take you and show you my progress. I was cutting down weeds and cutting down weeds with it. What I was doing, I was standing like right here and taking a big rake or something and knocking them down. See what I was doing? Because I was scared because of snakes. Well, anyways, you see where I knocked down a bunch. See, I was doing some progress here, working hard. Got all these tore down. Over in here. And right here, I tore down a lot. Look, I got an open space and everything. Well, I couldn't reach no more with my rakes or nothing. You know, I just couldn't reach. I wasn't going to step in the middle of this stuff. No, ain't that crazy. But anyways, well, let me go get a few apples for the snails while I'm down here. There's Stripey Girl. Stripey Girl's my little trailer trash cat. She wants to fight. She wants to cause trouble. Everything. She won't listen to me. But when she comes in, oh, she's so loving. But she won't listen to nothing. Poor little apples, that's what they look like. They just get little and dry up. I had to put some fertilizer on these. I've been reading about them, trying to help them. I'm trying to do stuff, y'all. You know, when I first moved here, I didn't do nothing because of Mom and stuff. Because Mama died 2 months after we moved here. I gave up, kind of, you know. But I'm trying to do stuff. No matter what, just got to keep on doing. You can't worry about old things. You got to keep on doing stuff. I mean, just keep your mind busy, you know. Marriage is not good, stuff like that with people and everything. Just keep your mind busy. That's what you gotta do. Focus on something. That's why I do so much. Even if it's by myself doing it. You know, he don't like to do stuff I want to do. He don't care about stuff like this. He's from New Jersey. He's not a farm boy. I needed a farmer, I guess, didn't I? Here's more stuff I knocked down. But, you know, everything's good and everything, but just don't do the stuff I want to do. And don't have stuff looking like I want it to look. I don't want all this crap looking like this. I don't like it. But the okay, I was knocking down weeds, making progress. Next morning, Dave found something in the garage, trying to get in the garage. But when I came home, he said, "Look, I got something to show you." And I'm like, "What do you got to show me?" Took me to the bathroom. He had 2 darn snakes in the damn bathtub. 2 snakes in the bathtub, 2 green ones. I said, "Where'd you get them at?" He said, "They was trying to get in the garage. They was like between the garage door." Like, shit, I said, I probably slaughtered his family because they're little, like, you know, not grown, but not big. So what happened, I was down here kicking these weeds and breaking them off and stirred them little snakes up. He takes them right out here and sticks them back right here again. They're living right here in this grass and these weeds. Now, I can't do nothing to nothing. I can't chop, I can't do nothing because I know them snakes are in there. First of all, I don't want to hurt them. I don't like them, but I don't want to hurt them. So I can't do nothing. I don't know what to do. I guess do nothing. So there they are. Let's live here. The weeds will live here. Because I'd be darned if I'm going to get there snakes. And that's it. Let me get one of these little suckers off here. I call these suckers. I don't know what they are. They're like when the little tree starts. Because like I said, I'm trying to get more of these started. Like I said, a lot of them started. And I can't find the seeds on these suckers yet. I guess I have to wait until the end. So I'm not going to let Dave chop it down to the end of the year. Then he can. I know he has to. I mean, because of the garage. I don't want him to, but I know he's got to. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. I better get busy. And I love y'all. Bye-bye.